Hello, adorable souls, and welcome to Agnya 8. We are here to tuning in to check the energies of the connection. This would be the connection, which is a very strong soul-based twin flame soulmate connection. And I've already done what the energies are for divine feminine and masculine. So now we will check what the overall connection looks like. And this would be pretty much on this time space reality. So I don't want to get into the space of the 5D here. Or maybe we just want to check what is happening on the earth plane as far as this connection is concerned, because we will be checking in the energies from 30 to 45 days from now, so of the connection. So that is what the intention is, and I've already done what the energies for masculine and feminine would be in specific, but how the collective, both of them together, or the connection, where will it be? And oops, or maybe I will. Just give me 1 sec, guys. I'll just pick it up, because this is a prayer. This is the prayer. It's a prayer. What do you call that? Whatever. It's something. I'm missing out the name to. Can you hear me? Okay. So I hope you can. I'm not sure if I could hear. That was the prayer rotation chakra, and in Buddhist chants, so very pious. I wanted to just pick it up. So let's kind of begin checking what the further messages, or first we will check in the current existing messages for the connection, and I will get whatever wants to come forth from the deck which I have mixed of Archangel Michael and Romance Angels. So what are the current energies is what we will tune in and check the messages for the current energies of the connection, whatever divine wants to put forth. Okay, I've got one here, 2 cards. Let's get one more please. One more. The current energies of the connection is twin flame. Divine connection is strong. Okay, I've got 2 cards, so let's check what these cards are all about. Can't get better. So right now it seems that the connection, both the counterparts are pretty much in the energy wherein they are calling in their respective counterparts, and they are probably doing affirmations, they are doing prayers, they're probably spending some time visualizations, so that whatever can help, it is more of the energy work they are doing. They probably in this time space reality, they might not be kind of connecting straight away, expressing, but in the energy field they kind of doing all this so they can maneuver the energy and bring forth what they really desire and deserve. And this could be happening from both the counterparts, because this is the energy for the connection. Divine feminine might be doing it, and equally divine masculine would also be involved in doing this bit of work. Now let's see what is the other card which we've got. And now they're calling in on their respective counterparts and the strong connection, and both of them want to make a commitment. They want to stand up for this connection, and they want to make this commitment at this current energies, and they want to stand forth and say that yes, this is what I want, and this is what we would want to go ahead again. This is what is happening at both the counterparts. There is this desire to have this heart-to-heart conversations, and all right, there could be children involved, and there could be some decisions being made about children probably, and there is this need and desire to have this heart-to-heart conversation and honestly discuss what are the feelings about each other. And if there were any children involved, I'm sensing even the conversations could be around children and how things will be. There is a possibility that you might be already in union, or there is some communication, or there could be no communication at all. Either ways, there is some hope or some scope which is coming up, wherein some heart-to-heart communication is strongly desired at this point in time, and it may happen, it may take place, because that's the commitment which is at the card which we've got from Archangel Michael as well. So these children involved could be anywhere. It could be your children, or their children, or there could be some children which are kind of part of the dynamics in whichever shape or form. Could be, and it's a general read, so pick what resonates with you and leave the rest. So I will, alongside the current energies, I will also pull the tarot to see what the additions are coming forth in this, and let's check and what are the current energies of the connection. And there is one disclaimer I would want to make here. Only watch the rest of the reading once this present situation, it could be very recent past also, but it's something which are the present, but of course you don't know the future, you have not experienced it. But if this doesn't resonate with you at all, not even 10%, then don't watch ahead or the rest of the predictions, or maybe the future energies, which we will tune into for after 30 to 45 days. So let's see what the cards are. So yes, this talks about communication, 8 of Wands. So the communications were kind of restricted. I'm sensing there is this block which was there. They were sitting at the door. It could be masculine, or the overall energy of the connection was such that the heart chakra was, or there was something being held at, but I think that's freeing up now, and there is this communication which is kind of soaring ahead, and that is happening, and that is coming around in the current present energies. And so there's something which you might be experiencing now, or maybe you already would have experienced this Queen of Pentacles. This connection is pretty loving, pretty I'm not sensing that the group who's tuning into and should watch the reading for the rest is that neither parties, whosoever is watching this for sure, doesn't have any grudges, any heart or the burnt feelings anymore for their divine counterpart. They have done their lot of healing, whatever they had to do. They've done their work around that. And right now they are in a very, very giving space. This could be both the counterparts if you are in communication and if you know it. And if you don't know what the counterpart is doing, you surely know what you are doing, right? So you should be, for you to watch the rest of the reading, you should be in a space wherein you are very loving, giving energy, and you have dealt with those unforgiveness, you've dealt with those hurt, sorrow, trauma, up to a great deal. I'm not saying that these can still not purge. I mean, these purging can still happen because of these planet alignments, new moons, full moons, etc. But largely when you look back and see that you don't hold any resentment, you don't have any feelings of guilt, and this could be from both the counterparts, but I am saying that you know about yourself for sure. So people who should watch the rest is only are those who know for sure that they really don't have any grudges or anything which held them back before is not there anymore. There still could be very little niggles, but largely I'm saying. And even if I know there is this 8 of Wands, even if you don't have communication in the third dimensional, but you have the longing, and I'm sure that would be applicable. But this is initiation and communication. Many of you are, it's the overseas or maybe a long distance, but that is not, that could apply to the large part of you, but not to all. But there's this movement or some kind of very strong communication gestures which will flow in the current energies, because this is moving it. Calling in your soulmate is kind of really moving this energy and pushing it ahead in the current space as we speak. It may not be very visible to many of you. It may not have manifested in the physical, but it's happening and coming on the third dimensional aspect. It is coming on the time-space reality, because things are shifting and moving with this commitment coming forth, calling in your soulmate, heart-to-heart conversation, you know. There is this strong desire which is kind of putting forth, and people are working on it, both the counterparts, prayers, affirmation, visualizations. That's what is happening. All right. So this is what are the current energies. Now let's move ahead and check what are the energies, and this would be a very quick sneak peek. I'll do a detailed one later, but I just wanted to have a quick sneak peek now. And this is timeless. Whenever you watch it is a time which is applicable for you to watch it. That's when divine wanted you to watch it. So let's see what are the future energies. 30 to 40. Aha, beautiful. Feminine is leading the you know, leading the cut, or leading the entire game here. So Queen of Wands, that's the future energy. Very confident, very very sensuous as well. And that's what I'm, both the cards, very feminine energy. Feminine seems to be pretty much ready in the connection, is coming forth very strongly. And let's see what else we get. I've got two cards, all right, I'll just say another feminine, Queen of Swords, and we have got Seven of Swords, guys. Now there is still some bit of work which needs to be done. There are still some in the next 30 to 45 days, you might see that, and I'm sensing this could be feminine who will take this charge ahead, because not taking any BS, setting the very clear boundaries in the next 30 to 5 days. Even if this communication is happening, feminine is very confident, and that's what I'm sensing in the connection. It's happening even after a kind of held back, if masculine reaches, or if it's feminine is guided to reach out, howsoever it happens, or if there any communication which is happening in the next 30 to 45 days. I'm sensing feminine is very loving and giving, but she is also, and I'm saying she, but you know, that's how I read. She is also, you can flip the genders, but I'm saying she. She is pretty confident in dealing with the stuff because she has worked so much, and I'm not saying that the masculine hasn't, but they have as well, and they are already. But it's in the entire journey, it's the feminine which leads the pack. And here she is creating very clear boundaries. She has no room for any sort of deception. Now, deception here is not clear-cut cheating, but things should be very clearly told. It should be very honestly driven. It should be something which should be very, very clear, honest, and coming from the heart space. There is no room for hiding details. There is no room for sharing only 80% and keeping aside 20%. All the swords needs to be out and out. And that's what the truth, the way it is, should be out. And that's what heart-to-heart conversation really is. It's just not that you're shying away and saying, okay, I'll share only this much, this is not right, or this might hurt. Nothing. Calling spade a spade, sharing things the way it is. That's what feminine wants, and setting those boundaries. She doesn't have any room. She has healed, yes, but she doesn't want this again. She's very clear. She wants clear communication. She wants absolutely full commitment and no wishy-washy stuff anymore. I'll add one layer from the astrological, the sun deck, because a lot of astrological movements have happened in the month of September, and as we speak, Venus also changes houses, and Saturn on 29th turns direct. So let's see what comes forth here. This is again next 30 to 45 days. Let's see what are these energies. The first one which popped out is what? Wow, this is really beautiful. So there is surely the confirmation of romance which is coming in, and as I said, it's Venus turning, changing houses today. So it is this is Venus and Taurus energy, and which is very grounded. And we were talking about the third dimensional earth plane kind of a stuff, and Taurus is a earth sign which is talking about all this happening on the earth plane. So there is a lot of romance which is lining up, which is kind of queuing up in the connection, and that is kind of a confirmation which comes, and that is a good sign. What we have next is control. Yeah, with the Queen of Swords, and this is the card which this cue which we are sensing here is it's a Capricorn energy again, very grounded, very. And Saturn is a planet for control, right, and limiting stuff. So now there it is some bit of, and that is what I spoke about, that there is this energy of controlling, setting boundaries, and feminine is specifically, I'm sensing, is doing that in the connection, because she doesn't want to be dealing with any of the stuff which can. It's not of the fear of being hurt, but then she knows all the things which happened in the past, and it's not that she's carrying any resentment, but it is about knowing. It's like when you know dark, you can maneuver in dark better, right? So that's what it is. And this is ostentation. Now here, interesting is that is there any pretentious energy which might be something which came forth again? That's Capricorn. That's Taurus energy again. We've got very grounded energy again. So there is a probability, and that one of the counterpart, it could be masculine, or this could be any of the energies which can come forth, trying to pretend to be more than what it is. So that's why maybe it's coming under deception. So that's why even feminine wants to have those boundaries around, and it's the this is the kind of energy wherein you show more than what you have, and that is what kind of wants the feminine here. So you need to be mindful, or maybe you should not, and I don't sense, and if you are in that, yeah, masculine has come forth, now I'm all out, and I'm all, let me do all that which I can to have that, this to be back in the game. Firstly, nobody was ever out of the game. We all are in the game. However, it's just a feeling which can crop in and say, hey, I've got this opportunity now, and let me put myself out, and let me, I would not say pretend to be, but show more than what I have to impress, or kind of attract the attention of somebody, or the other person. So it could happen from both the ways. So this is something which you need to control on, and in the connection, if this kind of surfaces, and that's what needs to be managed really well. So that's what I'm picking up. It's kind of interesting. Now I will pull some cards, and let's see, I'll just pull some flower card to see what is, because I want to keep the format. They're asking me to, okay, fine. So they're asking me to pull some future energy cards from Archangel Michael and Romance Angels also. What are the future energies? 30 to 45 days. Future energies, 30 to 45 days of this connection. Thank you so much, angels. Thank you. Future energies for 30 to 45 days from now, whenever the person is watching it. 30 to 45 days from now. Connection energies. One card just flew. Be gentle with yourself. So there is need, definitely, when things are the way they are, when the communication is happening, there is surely a need to be gentle with yourself here. Okay, now let's see. What is the, and this would be applicable to both the counterparts, and we're getting more Archangel Michael cards now. Another card is have confidence, make a commitment, have confidence that what you desire, what you want will come forth. Have more confidence in Archangel Michael, have more confidence in yourself, in divine, in your higher self, and then move ahead. See, another one also is from Archangel Michael. And see, ask Archangel Michael to help you with the situation. When you arrive there, when you reach the bridge, and when you need to cross it, when this really is happening, you would want to clear some energies in the next 30 or 45 days. It could be a little challenging, I'm sensing, but not be much, because there is still that togetherness, and you will be able to deal with this together, as I'm sensing. But you need to call upon Archangel Michael, because there is this heart-to-heart conversation which might lead to some stuff, maybe some things may get unearthed, and you probably might not be ready for it. And so you need to deal with it together. So stay calm, stay composed, stay collected is what I'm picking up. So let's see what is the flower message for the connection. Just one little shuffle. One cut. And then more shuffle to see what pops out. Okay. This card did come for Divine Masculine, and this card kept coming for so many readings thereon, and that was the first time it came for Divine Masculine. It says emotional healing. So emotional healing will happen for both here, it seems. And maybe for Divine Masculine, because this card did come for masculine, feminine will support it. And it says bleeding heart, and this could be the present message as well, because this flower message I most likely will be kind of applicable to the now. So there is need for the emotional healing. This is what is happening now, and it says that it's safe for you to let go of old emotional pain. By doing so, you allow your heart to mend, and that's what we're talking about, that both the counterparts have kind of moved away from that pain energy, and that's when this is what is really happening right now. I will just end this reading here with this message, and we'll dive deep in. I'll be doing a few more readings for that, for specifically for this connection and masculine, feminine more. But this is timeless, as I said. So if it resonates, just pick whatever resonates with you. So thank you so much for all your support and liking, hitting that like button if you like what I do, and subscribing to the channel if you not already have. So thank you so much for all the support you extend. Thanks a lot from the bottom of my heart. Take care, spread love, and be happy.